Nice.
Yes. So, you enter the Heronius Cathedral. It is very, very ornate, and there's a lot of banners, almost like they're war banners, just descending everywhere from the ceiling. You can definitely tell that this is a church of war.
Faye puts her hand over her pouch again, and then she, steps forward. Is there a cleric or a priest we could speak to, please?
So, you look around, and then all of a sudden, this very young-looking priest walks in front of you. All right, he's got a hood over his head, but he has sort of the green eyes and red hair and freckles.
Kyle? Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
I have no idea.
Some of the fans will get that.
Eddie?
Right, he looks at you and says, he looks you up and down and says, "Oh, hi, how are you doing?" Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm very scatterbrained. You said you were looking for a cleric of something. Yes. For what exactly?
We were hoping to receive some help to lift a curse that's been placed on us.
Curse. I think I could do something about that, but yeah, the material, the components for such a spell require a little expense. So probably gonna, and we're already stretched dry for donations as it is because of the war.
How much are you expecting?
Lots of kids, lots of orphans, lots of mouths to feed.
Trust me, we know.
Please cut to the chase.
Probably going to be in the triple digits in terms of gold pieces.
Oof.
Rhyme, looks idly away from the cleric, purposefully. I wonder if it is valorous to extort those whom are cursed in times of trouble.
He gives you a glare. It's like, you think I'm trying to extort them? I can take you to the high priest right now, and he will say the exact same thing.
These are the heroes of Directian, good sir. The reason you have a cathedral and a high priest stand before you.
Roll persuasion. I mean diplomacy.
I was about to say
Wrong edition. Not bad.
All right. He just kind of looks down. I suppose I could go without a meal for a few days.
Sir, I will be happy to pay something, as long as I am guaranteed that it goes to the needy. How much?
I'd imagine it'd be about... He starts doing the calculations on his fingers. Carry the one... Around the 125 range.
I have plenty. She hands it
All
over.
right. All right. Well,
She hands over 150.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I merely wanted you to be sure that you understood the gravity of the situation. I appreciate your service, though we do not follow the same deity.
Fair enough. All right. He grabs inside. I'll be right back. Give me about 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Need to run over to the apothecary. All right.
Faye.
Yeah, he disappears.
Faye kind of starts walking around, looking at the tapestries and such. Hey, is there any chance there's anything for her to like look through? Maybe increase her religion knowledge while she's here.
In 10 to 15 minutes, unlikely.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So after. Yep.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to say something to Amber really quick.
Yep.
Amber, do you follow Heronius as well?
Amber shakes her head. No.
Whom do you serve?
She doesn't answer.
And Faye looks over her shoulder. Amber?
You are worried she is disappointed in you. And you seek her guidance.
Amber turns away.
For what it's worth, Amber Hawthorne, I am relieved that you came when you did. I dread to think how many lives would be lost had those children not had your help. And I'm sure Tamra would still be proud of you. Rhyme turns and walks away.
Faye kind of watches Amber for a moment.
On that note, the priest walks back in and says, "All right, got everything. So now, who is getting decursed today?"
Faye kind of walks over and she grabs Jalarum's hand.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Is it the both of you? All right.
Amber? Owen?
Amber doesn't move.
I'm sorry. I only have enough here for two. I assumed it was only for one, but when you buy these things that are a bit in bulk, and
that I guess understandable.
Yeah, I mean, we can always come back, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to all do it at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We can come back for our friends later. Perhaps it's selfish of me, but I really want this curse gone.
Jerome nods. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Is that a yes or a no?
It's a yes.
That'd be a yes.
All right. So he starts walking over to a door. So, come on in.
Okay. Faye follows. Still, she keeps her hand gripped in Jalarum's.
Jalarum nervously follows along.
All right. So, here we go. He walks up. So, you see this giant altar with it seems to be an arm with holding a long sword, and the long sword's like decorated with painted lightning. All right. Just sit down right in the center,
Okay.
All right.
and I shall perform the ritual. He starts drawing on the floor, and then he puts each of the material components in specific circles around the big circle that he has drawn around the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
He then kneels in front of the altar and starts chanting in Celestial.
Do I understand it, since I speak Celestial?
Yes, you understand it, and it's a strange form of poetry, like beseeching for the lifting of burdens, beseeching for they have a cup and they wish it, and he is beseeching them to take it away.
Mm-hmm.
And the room is being filled with this very strange presence. It's not an odor. It's more of you feel like you're being not only watched, but you also feel like you're being, like, you know that feeling you get when you put on your seatbelt?
Yeah.
I feel choked when I put on a seatbelt because of my chest.
Well, it's like, you know that feeling that you're not really you feel a little weird if you don't put on your seatbelt, but when you suddenly put it on, it just feels right.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're feeling right now.
Ah.
And then sorry, I'm sorry. What?
The perils of living at home still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3 more months. 3 more months, dang it.
You guys already have a place picked out?
No, that's actually, I'm going to come visit him in like a couple of weeks. And we are going to be house hunting as well as getting job hunting for me and getting my license over there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's Mom's looking for someone who stole her candy.
How
Oh.
dare you?
Uh-oh. How dare they steal the mother's candy? Blasphemy.
I blame Lightning Bliss.
What? No! What is it? I would ask.
All right. Anywho, the priest stands up and then he puts his hands out to both of you to lift you up and say, "There you go. Your burdens are lifted."
Huh.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, I never got your names.
Jalarum. What's the phrase? Priest. Your priestliness.
Your
Father.
Thank you. Jalarum, father.
My name is Fairthurn Halegalar.
Yes. You may call me Father Hamilton.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot.
Nope. Too easy.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Father.
Thank you.
All right. So, I wish you best of luck on all of your endeavors, and may Horonius watch over you.
I'm sure he is. It's funny because he doesn't know.
So, moving back into the Directian Square, is there anything else you guys are planning on doing?
I think we are ready to go.
Unless there's any place else anyone feels we should stop.
I'm just.
Do you have
What?
any holes in your armor from where the necronaut pierced?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna need a. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need a mending. Yeah, let's over to the blacksmith.
All right, you head over to the blacksmith, and this is an open forge with 4 tables stretching the length of 2 carriages. And in the back, you see a very burly, brown-haired woman with blue eyes.
Hello.
Good day.
Oi! Come over here. Come over here. It's very rude to talk from all the way over there. Get over here and actually talk to me like an actual human being, if you thank you very much.
Sorry, we'll move over.
Yeah, Faye just kind of mutters under her breath, I'm not human, though.
beside the point.
She's picked up on your habit of being overly technical.
All right.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
All right. She pulls up. She folds her arms over, and then you see like her muscles rippling as she does so. So what can I do for you?
Well, I've had a bit of a run-in with something really bad, and I kind of need my armor needs a bit of a mending.
She just walks over you and then just starts getting very grabby with your armor.
And Faye watches her very carefully for a moment.
Yeah.
Mine.
It's like she even just grabs both of his sides and just flips him upside down in order to get a better look.
Madam, do you mind?
Yes, I mind very much. She just gently sets him down. All right, quick repairs didn't penetrate any armor, but it did penetrate your shirt. But I can work with that. So that'll be about 5 gold pieces.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, give me a sec. One. Wait. I'm not good at math. My history was my stronger subject. 1. That's 117. There you go.
Faye is very curious about how calm he is about just being manhandled.
Like, what? What? Murphy grabbed me by the legs all the time.
That's a. All right, strip.
Now understanding what she knows about humans, she's like, I beg your pardon?
Hang on, look away, dear.
Look away? What?
You said it's just too late. Jalor just take it off his shirt and armor.
And she just covers her face.
Here you go, ma'am.
What's the matter, Elf? You never seen a man before?
Perhaps not one quite so handsome.
Oh, bloody hell, I had to get this today.
Yay! Anyway.
Alright. So she immediately she takes the armor and clothing and goes into the back. It'll be about 10 minutes. Don't walk around.
Okay. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Be shirtless.
The more Jalor babbles, the redder Faye is becoming.
Amber boredly peeks in. Immediately pulls back out.
So, I noticed earlier you referred to your actual last name.
Yes, I did.
Oh, kind of weird.
I've just been thinking. I can't keep letting my past rule me. Whether Aimer wanted to allow it or not, I am a Helegalar by blood. I can't let him decide whether or not I am, as I have been for my entire life.
That is true. I mean, granted, I never changed my last name because I thought my dad was a bit of a. He says an Elvish expletive to describe a Thaden.
Yes, but your father didn't outright declare you not a Halegolar, just his pretty little songbird to sing from his cage.
Fair enough.
All right, so she comes back, and yeah, you could definitely tell that it's been sewed, but you're gonna wear it. You're gonna wear a lot of it. Like you're not gonna really tell it's been patched up from far away.
Okay. Puts the shirt back on, puts the armor back on. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome.
All right.
I feel
okay.
I feel we've delayed long enough. We should.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so.
Still worried about Ivan though.
I know.
Yeah, but that's all she's saying.
Okay.
So, how are you gonna get to Calgary?
Is the scout guy waiting for us?
He's waiting for you at Calgary.
Okay. Is there a... Oh, right. I'm so used to Dominion getting a cart for us.
Amber stretches her wings out, as in hint, hint.
Can you carry all of us?
Would you want to carry all of us? I don't. No offense, Father Lightbreaker, but.
Well, we can also teleport. I believe your teleportation spell is a lot stronger now, right?
It is.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well, it's 5 of us. That shouldn't be too bad.
Yes, I should be able to.
All right. Okay, that sounds like an idea.
All right.
Unless Amber does want to fly us there. She seemed quite miffed when I simply teleported us from Urnian.
Amber just shrugs and folds her wings back.
Okay.
If it wasn't an urgency, maybe we'll take the next time there's a flight.
We can return from Calgary on Amber.
I don't care, Amber growls.
All right.
As you wish.
Alrighty. Teleport away.
Okay, everyone hold on.
All right. And cast it.
Can't, we're on a different screen.
All right. Oh.
Herp derp.
All right, I'll just assume you casted it. All right, so...
Oh, my butt hurts. I'm sorry, I've been sitting in this chair for hours. It hurts.
All right, so we are now at Kynether. The familiar, warm, stuffy air of the Calgary jungle blows past you.
Yep. This is first home. Again.
Faye gives a heavy sigh. She remembers what they ran into the last time they were there.
Out of character, was that the neck? Was that the tree?
That was the tree and also the ziggurat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in character.
All right. You actually see Utharian just waiting right outside, waiting right there. It's like, oh, hello. Wasn't expecting to see you here this quickly. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys could teleport.
It comes in handy.
Zeadril said she had a mission for us. I go to the mission.
Well, I know you were going to do it. I just didn't think it was going to be this quickly, but that's not important. So, So I did a little bit of did a little bit of preliminary scouting, and I fortunately came up a little bit short. I was hoping some of you could help me.
What's up?
Yes, it's I wasn't really able to get any clues. Maybe some of your magical detection could help me. And hey, if you need any diplomatic affairs, I'm probably your guy.
All right.
You have been quite helpful to us in the past.
He is more silver-tongued than I.
I believe that goes without saying, Madam Blunt.
All right.
If you need a lie, I'm your woman. If you need the truth made pretty, then that's his job.
All right. All right,
Okay.
follow me. He just kind of with a pep in his step, he starts walking off.
Mm-hmm.
Merciful heavens.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're looking around, and a rabble of Galgary elves with spears are shouting at a contingent of guards. You see Utharian looking over there. He's like, "Oh, come on."
What is going on?
Inside the contingent of guards looks like a bunch of humans and elves. Well, humanoids and elves.
Can I do a
Let's
spot
move a little
check?
closer.
Yeah, go for it.
May I as well? So
Yes.
there may be people I know. I don't know.
One of them looked like
I
full. What?
spot a couple of faces that look a little familiar.
Hey!
Let me.
Hey! It's visible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tantomiles too. Ah!
Okay.
Okay, mine's better.
Okay, so Amber, Rhyme, and Fether, and all of you looking, and you see wood elves and high elves, humans, a tiefling, in being surrounded by some guards in there. And Jalarum, you recognize one of them as Princess Falenus of the Elven Council, but you remember that she was a wood elf.
Wait a minute. Princess Falenus?
Princess Falenus? Did you just say Princess Falenus?
Yeah, she's in there. Excuse me. Pardon me.
It's a couple. Yeah. It's the guards are kind of like pointing. It's like, please return to your homes. We are escorting these people to we are escorting these people to a camp to a refugee camp.
I apologize. Hi, Jalarum Tanleal here, Directian. I live here. I used to live here. Could you explain? I'm sorry. Why is Princess Falenus among the refugee party?
Faye starts waving her arm. Princess Falenus?
It's like the guard. It's the guards looking just like, that's none of your business. We need to take her to the camp. And then a couple of the Galgary elves are like shouting and saying, seriously? We can barely manage people in this war, and you expect us to keep track of these traitors?
Well,
What?
Okay, hang on. Everyone, calm down.
That's one of the high elves shouts back. It's like, hey, at least we tried to make peace, though those bloodthirsty Directians killed nearly everyone at the council.
Wait, okay.
A likely story. You snobs are always trying to paint yourselves as the heroes. It was you who murdered Queen Aurelia in the first place.
Wait.
Okay.
Enough.
Amber's gonna fly in front of the group, and I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Good call.
See if I can.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
It's like, yeah, you're flying in front of the group, and yeah, it's like you're flying over, and you hear like quite a few insults being shouted, like backstabbers, hypocrites, race traitors.
All right, let's see. So I rolled a 36. I think I got a good one.
Yep.
Ouch!
Yep, she mad.
Okay, so yeah, Amber roars very, very loud, and it's silence.
Did the Dr. Wolf.
Yeah, that's typically my line, isn't it?
Basically, the
Yes.
Dr.
So everyone, including the guards, are kind of shaking a little bit.
Everyone, chill.
Words of a leader right there.
We're leader, everybody.
Best leader. Yes.
I'm aware this is regarding. I'm well aware this is in regards to how this whole debacle started, and there are many conflicting reports. But the only way we can get to the bottom of this is if we react with cooler heads.
So the Galgary elves are looking at each other and just kind of with a growl. They begin to move out. They begin to move out away. Aside the guards kind of relax, as do the people inside.
Okay.
Faye steps over. Princess Philanus.
It's the guards say, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but we have to take them to the refugee camp."
You cannot allow them to speak with one of them first?
Sorry, but we have rules.
Fine, then let us follow you to the refugee camp and we can speak there.
Utharian holds up a finger. Not to
Amber growls.
No, Amber, what is it, Utharian?
Weren't we here for a particular job?
I'm aware of this, but this is kind of what started the whole job thing.
And besides, don't we want to get as much information as possible?
And wouldn't it make more sense for an enemy of the jungle elves to attack jungle elves, Utharian?
He walks over. He walks over to the guards, and then he opens his coat and flashes an insignia. I have been given authority by Queen Sovereign Nephthys. Artways. All right.
We mean no harm.
All right. The guards are still looking at you, but then you see Princess Philanus just slowly step out, and she does not look happy.
Princess Philanus. What are you doing in Kynathar?
It was just a diplomatic mission gone wrong. I step one foot into Gatless Town to try and actually talk to people, and the place just suddenly starts burning around me.
You were there when Gatless burned?
She lifts up one of her sleeves, and then which shows like a scar. Yes.
Faye glances at Jalarum.
When you were there, did you see people?
Barely. I was unable to get out as quickly as I was trying to get out as quickly as I could, but there was just so much screaming. It's self-preservation instincts just kind of overwhelmed the lot of us.
I don't suppose you saw the cause of the fires?
It was like the buildings just exploded.
Exploded.
It was something magical from what from what Dina said.
This is going to seem an odd question, but did you see any undead creatures or anything of the like while you were attempting to escape?
She looks down. I didn't see anything, but I did hear. It was. You see her just kind of trembling a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't really like thinking about it.
Trust me, neither do we.
It's understood. I think we know what you're speaking of.
If it brings you comfort, milady, that thing is no more.
We killed it.
That's actually one of the reasons why we're here.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can give you any information.
You've already given us something.
Are the, out of character, are the guards jungle elves? Who are they?
The guards are jungle elves.
You, good sirs, have you noticed any of your people or any of your other fellow guards missing?
It's a war. There's always missing person cases.
How about a large number of them suddenly disappearing within the last 2 days?
They start looking around. They start looking around. Nothing really. No one's really filed anything recently. And again, with all the bureaucracy that's going on right now, it might take a couple of days for us to sort through it all.
I may need to take a look at those records.
Yeah, same.
Hey, question. Is this guy over here he looks like the bartender from, Gatlas?
That is correct.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I know you.
It's he looks over to Jalaram. Wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me?
Like, good, you're alive?
You're alive?
Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. I'm sorry, Princess Flace. I just gotta get here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Like, how?
It's a complicated story. I'm sure I'll tell it to you someday, but not today. Long story short, I got a lot of help.
Hang on. Okay. I gotta be a little specific in this. Would any of them have to have been a really tall half ogre? A half orc, a really tiny, a tiny halfling along with his wife, and a raven-haired elf.
That is you see him just kind of look at you and say, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry you don't recognize that, or I'm sorry something else.
It sounds like the latter.
They didn't make it.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Do you know for sure?
Let's not press.
I just wanted to know if we were dealing with MIA or KIA.
At this point, it's probably either. But thank you.
All right.
right. Jalum slowly makes his way back. We should probably see Queen Nephthys.
Yes. Faye gives Jalarum a gentle hug real quick, and then she turns to Philanus and says, Thank you for what you did tell us.
All right.
We thank you for your time, gentlemen.
And princess.
I was speaking to the guards.
Well, excuse me for being for equality.
Yeah.
All right. So, Itharian says, "Well, not at all that depressing business is done with. Let's keep going."
On to more depressing business. Yes.
Sounds about right.
All right. You step into the throne room and you see a familiar figure already here.
Ivan.
Well, it looks like you got a jump start.
Out of character, I'm like, ah! But in character, I'm like, oh.
How'd you know we were going to be here?
Okay, Faye runs over. Ivan, where have you been?
I've been thinking about things.
Are you all right?
You could say that.
And Faye pulls Ivan into a hug. I was worried about you.
Ivan very gently hugs her back, not as enthusiastic as he usually does.
That Faye notices this is a new coat.
Yeah, aren't you hot?
A friend gave it to me. Someone who also helped me find another friend.
Okay. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine, but I'm just glad you're all right.
All I'm saying is that I had a lot of time to think, and any future endeavors we have, I'm going to try taking a little more proactive role. Sitting in the background and singing pretty songs is not going to make all of these things go away. Anytime we encounter something dangerous or anything treacherous, I'm going to be at the front with you guys. I'm going to give everything that I have, all the power I can muster. And he takes out the sheets that Drifter gave to him, and even a few new skills too.
Why is it that when he breathes through the mic, it's clear as day, but when he talks, it's not?
Because I suspect that Finn's also talking quietly to try to be atmospheric.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time hearing him. Sorry, but I am.
Next time I should use a different mic, I'm sorry.
It's not
okay.
a big deal, dude.
It's okay.
Okay, Faye just kind of looks at him and she's like, alright. Well, I'm just glad you're back.
Do what I can to help this team in any way I can. And he looks back to Amber, and I'll stay out of certain people's ways.
Brr!
Amber's not even looking at him.
Faye looks between them and sighs.
Actually, okay, well...
Yeah, Atharian's looking between them and is just kind of steps back, and you hear just him doing the sing-song tone. Awkward.
Rhyme looks Ivan up and down, sort of squints a little. I am, I suppose, pleased would be the correct word, that you have found him.
It's you hear this clapping noise coming from the throne. Wonderful display, everybody. No, really, just wonderful. Now, can we please not ignore the fact that I'm here?
Apologies, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
All right, I'll walk a little closer. It's been quite a while since we last saw each other.
Yes, a lot of you don't seem to have aged a day.
Yeah, well, going through hell does things to you. But
I assume that's not just figuratively.
Nope. But anyway, we actually we come from we just recently came from Directian, and I'm not sure if you know about the news with Gatlas Town.
Utharian filled me in.
Very well. And you are aware of the creature that attacked us, correct?
Yes.
May I ask, do you know that some of your people were assimilated as a part of the Necronaut?
Yes, I was informed.
I'm concerned by the fact that they seem to make up the majority of its body.
Yes, it's not hard to put two and two together. The Necronaut came from Galgary, somehow, some way.
And Faye kind of elbows Jalarum a little bit.
I had a feeling.
Well,
may I?
I did have a research division
Mm-hmm.
that hasn't reported back to me in a few days.
An excellent place to start.
Yes, the headquarters are in the Oakland area.
Oh, you gotta be
Are
kidding
you
me.
kidding me?
All the traps have been removed,
Okay.
but we have relocated them to the Oakland area because of its reputation, and it just seemed the safest place.
This is just screaming bad vibes. Okay, Your Majesty, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but more than likely we should probably assume the worst. Like, when I know this may come across as like forethought, but usually when we've come across these situations where someone goes missing or someone hasn't reported back, usually it's something really, really awful.
We cannot go by usually, unfortunately.
Well, it's like the Queen shrugs. It's war. Bad things make you jaded.
May I offer thanks, Your Majesty, for supporting Directian in this endeavor.
But of course.
And I would also extend thanks for accepting refugees. Though you may not agree with what their people have done, they may not be part of it.
You see her give a big sigh. Oh no, I'm more than willing to accept refugees, but I'm not entirely sure about the citizenry.
We did run into a situation before we came here.
Oh no, how bad was it?
We were able to dispel the worst of it, so there was fortunately no violence, but there was certainly aggravation.
A dragon scared them off.
And interestingly enough, and this is relevant for you to know, Princess Philanus was among the refugees.
Her eyes widen. Really?
Yes.
She just kind of giggles with she just kind kind of giggles with like a very dark mirth. Real shame we abolished torture.
Faye frowns at that but stays silent.
Real shame we abolished torture as a means of information extraction. Could get a lot from her, but no, we're gonna have to do it the slow, easy way.
Well,
Or-
if it's
The slow, easy way being talking to her and trying to get on her good side.
I don't know. It may go a little faster if you have these folk speak with her. They seemed to be on good terms.
12 years. She kind of shrugs. 12 years changes a lot of people, and they see it, and they've seen that. Now that she's seen that you've pretty much thrown your lot in with us, I don't think she will be quite forthcoming.
Indeed. We shouldn't count on any past relationships that we've had with people.
I may have a way, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it.
Right. So, I recommend you start your search at the Oklanira.
Yeah, Your Highness, for protection's sake, is it right if we have a small group just in case things do get ugly?
She looks upwards. That's a fair request. She snaps her fingers. Then four guards literally drop from the ceiling.
Oh. Huh.
Now Faye jumps out of her skin. Oh, that is too much. That is too similar to when we encountered Lolth.
Yeah.
Rhyme's eyes widen, but she doesn't ask.
But that's how we got cursed. But anyway.
All right. And she looks to the guards. You are to accompany them and protect them with your lives. Is that understood? They give a soldier's bow and then immediately move next to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So, we heading to the Oklanira?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I keep on thinking this is the first place we encountered Heimer. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't jinx it!
All right.
You
All
had
right.
to go and say it. You had to go and say it. You gotta go and say it.
So,
Hi, my
you
name is
enter
Aurora.
the
I say whatever I want.
So you enter the Oklanira, and you see a couple familiar things as you walk through the vine-filled halls. You see the rock pitfall trap that you see the giant rock trap that almost hit you. You see the pitfall trap that Jalarum leapt into. You see the phantasmal killer statue has been bandaged over.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Oh,
head
that's quite useful.
you head to the top.
All right.
Faye immediately grips Jalarum's arm due to bad memories.
Yep. John takes out a quick strike because feeling. All right. Moving forward. DM question: how dark is it outside right now?
It's late afternoon.
Okay, so I can see fairly well, but the darkness is just the trees overhead.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Not too bad. Oh yeah, isn't it? Oh yeah, the whatchamacallit, the pendulum trap used to be right there, right?
The scythe.
Yep. The scythe. Yep. You see the scythe. You see sticking out of the wall a broken wooden stump.
The only trap I actually got.
Faye is looking in the direction where she remembers the rune circles were. I will be right back.
Oh, right. Careful, don't step in the magic circles.
I remember. Oops,
Actually,
she stepped in and she's trapped forever. I mean, nah.
Yeah. All right.
Actually,
You see that the magic circles are still there, but there's nothing in them.
Same on the left. Oh, man. Come on, move. There we go. Sorry, just move. Stay on the right. Same thing over here. Nothing over there outside of maybe. Oh wow, it's empty too. Huh. Oh no, is that was the dog corpse still there?
I don't see it.
Nope.
Okay. Huh. All right. It looks like, I don't know. For me, it looks like the imprint of the dog is like in the. Well, yeah. Looks like the whatever's there rotted away. Okay.
Let us proceed.
Yep.
Hold on.
Hold on. What?
I recognize this song. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Come on, I know it.
I've used the soundtrack before.
Oh my. Do I need to roll a spot check here?
Nope, because you can quite clearly see a pile of corpses.
Oh boy. Wait, where is it to?
Look down.
Oh no, my vision doesn't go that far.
Interesting.
Someone should clean that up.
Oh gee, oh now I see it. Oh wow.
Oh, dear,
Looks like their flesh was ripped off.
Merciful Corellin.
I'm gonna roll a spot. Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're looking around them, and yeah, you see that. Yeah, you see that the flesh, their very skin has been ripped from their flesh. Their ears have been cut off, and you can't tell if these humanoid figures are male or female.
It looks like their cavities were like ripped out from the insides.
Alien.
Ignoring you.
Good gravy. I would say fan out, but I think we should probably stick together. Or stay close, I should say.
If there's something in here that's this dangerous, we should probably stay together.
Yeah, stay within proximity.
Also, Jowler. So yeah, Jowlerum, you're looking around. You see something glinting from behind one of the statues.
Oh, point. Hang on. I see something.
Am I out?
All right.
Stand by.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, not trap check, just searching. 22.
All right. You see a leather-bound journal as if it was shoved behind there.
All right.
It looked like someone went to great length. It looked like someone very rushedly tried to keep this hidden.
2 seconds. Try and Simi just trying to grab it.
Amael.
Oh,
If it's stuck, I can use my mage hand.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Is
dear.
it stuck?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, reach out, grab, and take it out. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Ooh. Spy journal. Looks like. Observation date 4313. Infiltration successful. Golgari elves attempting study of subject SL-01 magic for use in war. Current progress slow. Thought for the day: the dedicated life may reach the end of infinity. Observation date 4317. Further infiltration necessary. We'll observe researcher number 12 for mimicry and replacement. Thought for the day: he who lives for nothing is nothing. He who dies for the people is a hero. Observation date 4322. Have successfully replaced researcher number 12. Golgari attempting to access subject SL-01 teleportation pad. This cannot be allowed. Tactical advantage to direct team too great. Will attempt to delay progress while simultaneously moving notes. Have made current location drop-off point for information exchange with superiors. Thought for the day: do not ask what the people have done for you. Ask what you have done for the people. Observation date 4328. They have made a breakthrough. Unexpected finding of subject notes. Situation critical. Immediate action necessary. We'll need to eliminate all researchers ASAP. Chance of discovery very likely. Have moved majority of notes to offsite location 28KS.5. Gentleman looks... Okay, statue. Recommend collecting and moving all notes from journal in case journal found. Likelihood collecting journal low. Cannot return here for fear of leading Golgari to location. Though service is a heavy cost for the people I pay it gladly. For the people, for my king, for our future. Thought for the day: we must be as unsleeping in vigilance, swift in judgment, merciless indeed.
Sabaton.
They had a spy here.
And these must be the researchers.
DM, may I was actually gonna roll a search on both Eimer's journal and Thaden's journal to see if handwriting matches.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I would like to investigate the manner in which they were killed and skinned to see if I recognize it.
Okay, 26.
What would I need to roll for that?
I would have to say Knowledge Arcana for that one. All right, so Jalarum, your little check, you're searching, and no, the handwriting does not match.
Well, they're for both Thaden and Eimer.
Yeah, doesn't seem like Eimer's handwriting either.
Well, there goes that lead.
Rhyme, you haven't seen any sort of mutilation like this before. It's actually, in all your years of being at war, this sort of mutilation is strange. It's almost kind of unnerving how new it is. Like, what caused this? Why did they do this?
Faye's looking at the teleportation pad. I'm assuming it's the same one that was here when we fought Eimer?
Yes.
They were trying to decipher something about this teleportation pad. I never knew if Father made it or not. But why now, I wonder? Okay, should I roll a knowledge arcana check to see if I can decipher where it would lead to?
Yes.
May I assist her with that?
Yes.
Why, though?
Just in case, I guess your roll isn't good.
Ooh, excuse me.
Well, it doesn't matter. Mine sucked.
All right. So you're looking at these, and these appear to go to different locations. You're studying the runes, and one of them appears to teleport directly to the kingdom of Optimar. Another rune appears to teleport to underneath Directian.
I don't remember.
You also see one that seems to teleport to Sabaton.
Is there one that goes to Lefithar?
Yes.
Mythesserin?
Yes.
I'm going to assume there's one for every city. Every major city.
Is there one for the center for Gatless?
There is none for Gatless.
That is weird.
That journal was right, though. Access to this teleportation circle would provide tremendous tactical advantage.
You think we should destroy it?
You have come across a fork in the story.
Do we have the resources to destroy it?
Your check reveals that all you would really need to do is just erase the runes.
I want this done with the least amount of bloodshed as possible. If there is a spy network, we want to make sure no one has an advantage.
Any bit of information about this could mean the difference between life and death for a lot of people. And if they have that information...
I wonder, if I were to copy these runes, could I recreate this teleportation circle in Directian?
If you have that ability, then I will allow you to destroy it. If not, this would be an incredible asset for the Golgari. But then again, it could also be used against them. If you have the ability... I beg your pardon, Ivan?
An incredible asset that if it falls into the enemy's hands, we'd all be greatly at a disadvantage.
Exactly, which is why I am more in favor of Faithurin's idea of replicating it within a controlled area.
You know what? Give me a chance to... give me a chance to copy it. I'm going to use a forgery skills to do it as
forgery.
To basically.
Okay. So yeah, Jalarum roll forgery, Faithurin roll scribe scroll.
All right.
I do not have a scribe scroll skill.
I'm sorry. Where is it?
Spellcraft.
Yeah, spellcraft. Yeah.
Okay, I got near perfect on that.
Hey! Wow. So Jalarum and Faithurin, you both kind of lean into each other as you begin writing everything down. You're comparing your notes, and yeah, you've copied everything that you can glean from this.
All right.
They got the colors as well, because I think that may be
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Colors.
They got everything.
Hey,
right.
rainbow.
Okay.
Smile.
All right.
All right. Let's wipe these rooms clean.
All right. You wipe the runes.
I hope we've not just made a mistake.
If it is a mistake, we will.
Yeah. Itharian says, "What the heck does 28 KS.5 mean?"
Huh?
Sorry, say again.
I didn't hear what you said.
The location. Give me a sec.
If I were to hazard a guess, it would be coordinates.
Is anyone good at deciphering code, or will I have to?
28.5. Move the majority of notes offset.
I mean, I know a bit about geography, but...
Yeah, I'm not... unfortunately, our geographic person is no longer with us.
Well, I'm no lazy hand at it.
Well...
I could try.
Alright. Knowledge geography.
Actually, that'll give me a chance to look at the map.
Ba-da-bop.
That one.
Alright.
Oh, that's
Nope. She got a good roll.
Okay.
Alright, so you pull out your map and you look at the guidelines on the map and you're actually a little surprised. It's like 28 KS.5 is fairly nearby.
Huh.
We should check there and see if we can retrieve those notes.
Yeah, that should work. But again, stay vigilant. All right.
Faye looks over at the bodies. What do we do about them?
We will definitely report this to the Queen.
Yes.
Guards. I apologize
Yes?
for not knowing your names. Do any of these bodies look familiar to you? Do they match any of the missing person reports?
They look over and they just kind of you see them visibly wince. I don't think anyone could recognize them.
It was worth a shot.
The way they've been taken apart, it's specifically so they can't be recognized.
I know, but I thought I would at least try.
You said that it was a knowledge arcana to see if we could figure out how they died. Josh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. Watch this be the one. Nope.
Oh, not bad.
Actually, pretty bad, but I just have such a ridiculous modifier, it doesn't matter. The only way I mess up is if I get a nat 1.
Alright, you kind of flip them you flip them over, and you see that some sort of piercing weapon has just sliced perfectly in between their spinal cords.
Jeez.
Take it back, Predator.
Is there an exit wound, or like an entry wound? Excuse me.
Exit?
There is an entry. There is an entry wound, but no exit wound.
And it was magical. And it was magical in nature. Hold on. Oh well, that sucked anyways. I am not doing well with my rolls.
I'll do detect magic.
You're detecting anything within 60 feet?
Mm-hmm. Concentrating on the bodies.
You don't detect any magical auras coming from the bodies.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least they weren't booby-trapped or cursed. But this is magic that I have not seen, which means that we could be dealing with a very, very dangerous opponent.
It's not anything I'm necessarily familiar with either.
No, but I might have read about it. Jao points out to you. Remember the book from You Know Whose Place?
Yes.
About Karsus's avatar, about spells being above a certain level.
Yes. And Faye looks really thoughtful.
Well,
if you can identify exactly what it is that killed these things, I might have some extra information.
Unfortunately, not without not without some time and effort. A lot of time and effort.
And it's something that we don't have at this moment. We need to get to that. We need to get to that location and find those notes.
Right. First and foremost, report the dead bodies, then head to the new location.
Hang on. You two guards, please report what you have seen here to the Queen. The other two will accompany us to the location.
They put their hands over the chest. Yes, ma'am.
We thank you for your service.
All right.
So
next
they
location.
leave.
All right.
Next location. So you head over to 28KS.5.
If we come into some Metal Gear crap, I'm gonna punch you.
What?
Because it just sounds
Actually,
very
funny
technology.
out of character, the thing I'm thinking about being like with the magical thing, all I'm thinking about is Ripper, that full motion video game with Christopher Walken and.
I remember that.
No.
I loved Spoonie's playthrough of that. That was hilarious.